Hey guys, welcome back. This is Summer with 40 and Fabulous. I have already moisturized and all that stuff, primed my face, and put on foundation just to save time this morning for the video so it won't be as long. I used the Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer, and I used a sample full packet of Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Vanilla. I do really like that foundation, by the way. That's, you know, the first time I've used it was in that full pack, and it is it's a nice foundation. It's really powdery when it dries. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but we'll see. And I just went ahead and did my brows with the It Cosmetics brow pencil, and now I'm just going to set them really quickly with some Tarte Tartiste gel. I've already got on lip gloss, lipstick as well, you know, which I may need to touch up, and I don't normally do that first, guys. Honestly, I was just trying to save some time on the video this morning, because when I do the entire full face video, it takes so long. Even when I edit out stuff, it is still 30 minutes. And it doesn't really take me that long to do my makeup, except when I'm yapping on, talking and stuff, then I take a lot longer. So I'm using the Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the color Bel Air. That is the one I got yesterday in my free gift. And that is a long-lasting liquid lipstick. So it actually does, it dried really nice, but I am going to put a little bit of this, pillow plump over it, and honestly, that's mainly to try to keep my lips plump longer. That liquid lipstick feels great, but I did use my lip plumper thing this morning a little on my top lip, because my top lip's a lot smaller than my upper lip, and I really am enjoying that. So I went ahead and used that, and so I'm using the Pillow Plump just to try to make that last a little longer. Okay, so I'm going to use my Laura Geller. I am going to use my Laura Geller 31 Days of Holiday today, mainly just to show everybody too that they're that these colors do work, because I know when I got this palette, I was, let's see, my spray over here. When I got this palette, I was very disappointed in the pigmentation until I wet the brush. So once I wet that brush, then I was like, wow. Okay. I'm going to have to just spray off, I'm going to try to just spray my brush and clean it real quick like that, or I may have to grab a makeup wipe out, because I used a really dark color yesterday, and I did not wash these. You guys let me know in the comments below, how often do you wash your brushes? I'm just curious. I wash mine every 2 or 3 days usually. If I'm using the same colors every day, then I may go till the weekend, but some of my brushes, it seemed to affect them poorly to wash them that much. So I'm just wondering, how often do y'all wash yours? Like, what is the average? So I am using the Ofra Makeup Fixer Spray. That's what I'm using to wet my brushes with. I just got that in yesterday, and I'm pretty pumped and excited to use it. So, okay. So I am going to use, oh my goodness, I cannot. Okay. I'm going to use the color Rose Quartz right here as a transition shade. I do like that shade. It's a nice neutral, like kind of nude with a little bit of pinky color to it. But it's a very nice shade, and it is just dark enough. That's my second alarm, making sure I've been awake. Alright, and because I do have hooded eyes, I'm just trying to go up a little bit above my natural crease with that transition shade. See this, this is that Morphe brush, and I love this brush, but even if I just, well, it's fine. This, I guess it's just supposed to be that way. The little bristles start going everywhere. And I'm definitely no expert, but I just have been watching a lot of videos about hooded eyes and what to do, and everybody says to go up above your crease just a little so that when you close your eyes you can still see where your crease is. Or when you let your eyes relax, I guess is more what it is. I have a crazy eye anyway on this side that always looks like, in pictures and half the time in videos, it looks like off. It looks fine normally, I don't know. But like this eye always looks like closed in pictures, or you know, one of those. And then like one of my eyes, the makeup always turns out better. Didn't any of y'all have that problem too? Am I the only person that has that issue? I'm just wondering. Now let's see, what colors are we going to go in with today? I think I'm just going to go with neutrals today, guys. I just kind of feel like a neutralish day. So let's see what we have got here. I'm going to take the color Dolce, which, hang on, I'll show you guys this color. Just grab a little bit out and get it on my eye. I should have done that first, but it's a nice light golden color. And this is the color right there, Dolce. That's the first one that I'm going in with. And that is going on really, really nice and pretty. It's almost like a creamy cafe latte type color. I like that. I don't think I'd actually used this color wet before. And I do really, really like it. So I'm just going part of the way across with that. Or a little over. A little over half. Alright. And now on the other part of my lower lid, first I think I'm going to go in with this color right here called Frosting. It looks like a medium brown. It's not super dark, but it's not light either. I love this baked shadow when you wet it. It's so nice. Alright, this is the color Frosting that I'm just going in with on the other part of my lower lid. Okay, and it is a really light chocolatey brown as well. It's not dark at all, which is absolutely fine. I came to forever. On this side. Alrighty, let me kind of dry my whole brush off, because yeah, I don't want to. Alright, and now I'm not going to wet the color that I'm going to use in the crease. Let's see. I think I will go in first with Truffle Blondes. We're going to go with Raisin first. That is this color right here. We're going to go with that Raisin first. And I'm going to see if that is dark enough without fooling it. I mean, without wetting the brush, because I don't want to wet the brush for these darker colors. I really just don't. I think Raisin's going to be nice. I'm trying to not, I'm doing a little bit more neutral today, and I don't want to go all out. And I mean, I like my shimmer always. I told you guys in chat, and this just Anne's chat the other night, I told you guys I will shimmer till I die. I like shimmer. I don't care. I don't believe you get a certain age when you can't shimmer anymore. Sorry, folks. I just don't. Alright, I'm going to go in with that, and then I think I'll darken it up a little with another shade. It's not quite dark enough for me. And this is why I don't normally like to put on foundation first, guys. I really don't. Because you do end up getting some fallout, and I'll try to clean that up. And if I can't, I'll have to go back and just touch up foundation. That's all. Okay, now let's see. Okay, I'm going to take the color Truffle right here above that. I'm going to take the color Truffle and go in there and try to darken it up a little. We'll see. These colors, I love this palette, but the shimmer colors just really don't show up as well without being wet. Okay, that is darkening a little. That is darkening it up a little bit. Alright. And then I'm going to take a little of that Truffle and just go into my V with that. And sometimes I end up not with a V, but just a blob. That's just what happens. That's just what happens. Alright. I'm going to take a little bit more of that first color that we used, which was Dolce, I believe. Yes, Dolce. I hope I said it was Dolce the first time, because that doesn't sound familiar. I'm going to go back in with the Dolce just to brighten up this inner corner, because I feel like, you know, that I lost some of that. And I do want to keep that brightness in the inner part of my eye, because I do have kind of like downward turned eyes, and yeah, I don't want to lose that. I'm going to take a little bit of that Truffle, really darker brown color, and foil. I'm going to do it with the other side of my wet brush, just in that crease, just to darken it up a little. We don't have to do that. That's just what I'm going to do. And I'm just doing it on the outer edge. Oh, wow. Okay. And then I'm going to go back with my blending brush and I'm actually going to take just a little bit of that Dolce on this and just go across the top before I blend. And I know this is a blending brush, but it works nicely for the top as well. Alright. Oh, mess up my eyebrows. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to take a little, tiny bit of the Songbird from Becca. I mean, not Songbird, I'm sorry, Champagne Pop. From Becca, and just go over the top of my brow with that. Just the inner corner as well. Just because that is so bright. And then I'm gonna wipe that brush off so that I don't brush the highlight all over the rest of my eye. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and go in and blend. And I'm probably gonna have to come back in with a little bit of the dark again, I feel like, but we'll see. It's so weird on my one eye, it will really still show up, and on the other eye, just lose it. Okay. There's some issue on with my freaking. Let me try to take this blending brush and I noticed. I don't know what this is about right here. I cannot get this to cooperate or something. Okay, that's better. I think I might have fixed it a little. See? Now I'm going to use the Becca Songbird. It is a mineral blush, and I was not sure I would like this one when I got it, because it's almost got a I don't know, orangey undertone or something, and I generally do not like that. But I got this in a little set with a primer from Ulta on Black Friday, and I love this because it's got kind of a gold sheen or whatever to it. It's so pretty, and it's just a really nice blush, and it blends in really, really well. Alright, I tend to lose a little bit of it at the top because I'll go back in with the Champagne Pop. I go back in with the Becca Champagne Pop highlight. I do love that, and I actually did not bring the highlighter brush up here, so I just kind of put it on one side just to do it lightly. And the difference in the Becca and say the Pure, wow. Guys, that's all I can say to that. It's just wow. The quality of Becca exceeds the Pure so very much. That's all I can say.